What's going on, guys? So for tonight, J&J's Kitchen, I'm gonna be making gluten-free pot stickers. So we're gonna be making the dough, the filling, everything. I'm gonna make a couple vegetarian for Jenna so she can have some with just the vegetables in the filling, so I'll set aside some just for her. But I'm going to get started with the process of making the dough, the filling, everything. You're gonna see all that. I'm really excited because I haven't had dumplings in forever and they're so good. Hard to find them gluten-free, so we will get started with that. So for the filling, you're gonna need 4.5 cups of cabbage, salt, 1 package of extra lean ground pork, ginger, garlic, gluten-free soy sauce, sesame oil, and 2 large eggs. That's for the filling. For the dough of our dumplings or our pot stickers, we're gonna need 2 cups of flour. It says tapioca flour, but I'm using gluten-free all-purpose because that normally works great. A cup of cornstarch, white rice flour, baking powder, xanthan gum, a little bit of water, and a little bit of olive oil. So that's what's gonna go into the dough. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pulsate or food process our cabbage. It's 4.5 cups, so we're gonna make it really fine. And once we're done with that, we're gonna add salt to it while we get the garlic ready, AKA get the garlic out of the jar. So we got all the cabbage finely chopped from the food processor, and you wanna put it through a strainer when it's done so there's like no moisture in it. You're gonna end up with about like now a cup, because it's all small and shrunken, of cabbage. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna salt the cabbage. It's gonna be like 1.5 tablespoons of salt on it. Once that's in there, you're gonna throw all the filling ingredients in there, mix it up, and just let it sit while we start creating the dough. So we're gonna add the eggs, ginger, garlic, our gluten-free soy sauce, and our sesame oil. One last thing I like to add to this is a little bit of chopped up scallions, just because I love scallions. You can just like throw in your little flair with kind of stuff like that if you want. And then you're gonna mix this up and let it sit. And of course, you can't forget your pork. So I'm gonna throw the ground pork in here, mix it all up so it's nice and seasoned, and let it sit then. So this is what it's gonna look like. Nice and seasoned, it looks really tasty. It smells really tasty. So we're gonna let this sit, like I said, start up with the dough, and then we're gonna get cracking with these dumplings. I'm pumped, man. Oh, it smells so good.
Looks like you're on the mass.
We're kneading the dough. Dough.
Uptown dough you up. Uptown dough you up.
I need to be 4 feet shorter than I am now to sing that song right.
Oh, Julian.
Sorry, Ultimate Showman.
The ultimate showman.
So once this is done, we're gonna get the right consistency. We gotta add a little more water and then a little more cornstarch.
Do you want some help?
Yeah, we're gonna need a little more water.
A little more water. Oh, look at all these dishes. I'll clean them. We can clean them together.
Relationship goals.
How much? I added a little extra because troll. Oh, nice. Go walking.
Making gluten-free dough in any sense is just a little harder than making regular dough because of how it's harder to stay together. But
the xanthan gum. The xanthan gum is like the #1 ingredient that you need in order to make epic stuff.
And as you can see right here, it's starting to turn into like dough, so which is awesome. I'm so psyched. So we're gonna take this over to our dough station. Look
at what I'm making. It's kind of like what I made last night, except it's chili instead of a bake.
My mom got me that for Christmas. It's dumpling cubers. So I think we're gonna try to use that.
Mix 4 at a time? Have you opened this and looked at it yet?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Thanks, Mom.
I'll take it over to the dough station. All right. So, oh, I see. I think you lay it down maybe like that. Like you lay the dough in and then the filling and then you go.
Hey, other catch.
No. So, there's some English up there, but most of the instructions are in other languages. It looks like you roll the dough out, then you cut it with that guy, and then you lay it into the things and put the filling in, and then you smash them shut, and then you're like, look at my hands, and then you're like, oh my god, I have a dumpling, haha. Oh, and there's like some extra dough in the middle. Cool. Easy dumpling cube. Good work, dumpling cube. Good vlog, Jenna.
Alright, so I got flour on the camera. So we got the dough nice and dry, ready to work with our hands so it won't stick. See, it's this nice lump little ball here. So we're gonna start rolling it out. I'm not gonna use a rolling pin, I'm just gonna use my hands. But we got some flour on the cutting board. We're just gonna make it a little flat, add a little flour as we go to keep it nice and dry and workable. And basically when we get it thin but not too thin, we're gonna cut out circles, about 3.5 to 4 inch circles in diameter. Once that's done, we're gonna see if this little dumpling maker works. If not, we'll just do it by hand. But the point is we're gonna need a bunch of little circles for our dumplings. And once we have them in circles, we are going to add the filling. So I'll see you guys then. About that small food. The reason why that dumpling maker is not gonna work is it's a great dumpling maker. Thanks, Mom, I really appreciate it. But they're made for like smaller dumplings, and I'm not about small food. You can just ask my friend Mark, he hates small food. Hey there. So that was quite a bit of work, but we yielded about 19 dumplings, and I got a lot of filling left over, which I'm fine with because it's a great leftover for like a protein-filled snack. We got a lot left over. I think I might have put a little more than a pound of meat in there, which is why it got kind of unbalanced, but we have our beautiful array of dumplings, and those are Jenna's. I made Jenna some vegetarian ones, but what we're gonna do now, we are going to pan fry them for like 1 to 2 minutes, and then we're gonna throw some salt water in or broth to steam them for a couple minutes. Once that's done, we are finished. So I'm so psyched. I'm getting ready to eat. Let's do it. So that is how you make gluten-free dumplings. I know it's gonna take a little while, but it is worth it. I'm about to eat it right now, and I wanna show you real quick, these are the vegetarian ones that I made for my girlfriend, because she is not eating meat right now. These have no meat in them, but yeah, I shall eat it now. The dipping sauce I created, very simple. It's rice vinegar, sesame oil, chili oil, and soy sauce. So I'm gonna try it. It's really good. The dough is definitely a little thick, but I was afraid of it breaking, so I made it that way. It's really good. Johnny, you wanna try yours?
Yeah, is it too hot?
Probably.
It's too hot for me.
It's too hot.
I'll try it in a minute. I don't want to pour my mouth.
I really hope you guys enjoyed this J&J's Kitchen. I know I did, and I will for the next couple of days because they're leftovers, but I'll put the link to the recipe in the description below, and if you guys have like 2 hours on your hands and you really like dumplings, it's worth it. So.
Do it on a weekend.
Yeah, do it when you have some free time. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching J&J's Kitchen once again. Another recipe in the books. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.